Hey there, Ryan from Chaos Music Center here with another gear review for you. Today we've got a very cool offering from Gibson Guitars. This is their limited edition 1964 ES345. That's Gibson ES345 with Maestro vibrato. So very cool guitar, very reminiscent of the guitar used by late blues king Freddie King, although his didn't have the Maestro on it. It really has that regal quality fit for a king. So this is a great blues guitar, but it can do some other stuff as well. It can be very chimey. It can be kind of burly and tough. So we're going to take a listen to a few different sounds we can get with this guitar. But first, let's talk about a few of the specs of this. Coming out of Gibson's factory in Memphis, Tennessee, the limited edition 64 ES345 with Maestro features a laminated poplar maple top with a 60s slim taper neck. The finish is a 60s cherry and features Memphis historic spec pickups. It also features hand-matched 550K CTS pots, and it is finished with Gibson's VOS finish patina, which gives it a little bit of an aged look, and the gold hardware is aged as well. The binding is a beautiful historic tan, and the neck sports a rosewood fingerboard with split parallelogram inlays, which is something very common on 345s. It's one of the identifying factors. This guitar also comes with a Gibson Memphis Certificate of Authenticity and a great Gibson hardshell case. So let's take a listen to some of the other sounds of this guitar. Alright, so as you may have noticed, this guitar has the infamous Gibson Veritone switch on it, which for all intents and purposes, most people tend to leave on the very first position. As you turn it clockwise, I guess, you tend to thin out the sound. So here's how it sounds with the Veritone in the first position. And that's with the neck pickup. And then I'll turn it all the way around to the sixth position. So as you can see, it thins out the sound quite significantly. So here's what the Veritone sounds like in between those two. We're in the third position now. So you can see it gives it a kind of a hollowy sound, sort of reminiscent of that famed Peter Green sound for those old Fleetwood Mac fans. Flipped over to the bridge pickup now, and like I said before, this guitar can rock as well. Clapton obviously used a 335 with Cream, but this guitar is not all that different. A lot of the differences between a 335 and a 345 are mainly cosmetic, aside from the Veritone switch here, which, as I just discussed, most people kind of leave in the first position. But yeah, let's take a listen to how this guitar sounds with a little more of a rockin' tone. And back to the neck pickup for a little bit of lead stuff. And now let's take a listen to the middle pickup position. That classic Gibson. Now let's take a listen to the middle pickup position. Here we go. that does it for this week's Chaos Music Gear Review. This has been the limited edition 1964 ES345 with Maestro Vibrato from Gibson Custom. My name is Ryan. Thanks very much for watching.